Okay, so let's start with the women's Royal Rumble match. I think there's a lot of different interesting contenders, but my personal gut feeling is that it's going to be Jade Cargill winning this year's Rumble. I think in my WrestleMania 42 predictions, as of now, I have Jade facing off against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 42. I think this would be an easy way for WWE to set it up. Jade kind of dominates the Rumble, wins it, and then gets the title match guaranteed against Charlotte, and then faces her. Charlotte is winning, has the belt at this time, and then faces her. That's kind of my initial gut feeling on it, but you could probably replace Charlotte Flair with any of the ladies at the top of the card right now, and it would be good. I think Jade versus Rhea Ripley for the title would be great. Jade versus Io Sky for the title would be great. Jade versus Bianca Belair for the title would be great. So I think any way it shapes up and whatever Jade ends up doing at WrestleMania, it makes sense for her to be in the title picture. And I think any of those matches make sense. So yeah, I think Jade is going to make sense here. They're clearly pushing her up and up the card, and I only see her kind of moving up over these next several months as we get closer to the Rumble. And I definitely see her in a big match at WrestleMania 42, and winning the Rumble would definitely help set that up. And it would also kind of feel like a new, fresh winner. It kind of feels like a lot of the old, like we see a lot of the same winners: Charlotte, Bayley, Becky, like you know what I mean. So it's I'm gonna go with Jade, and that's kind of my thought, and I think it would make sense. Okay, so for the men's Royal Rumble match winner in 2026, I am gonna go with Braun Breaker as my pick. I mean, this might be recency bias, but Braun Breaker just teamed up with Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins, and I'm very excited about this faction. I think it's going to be entertaining moving forward. I think it's kind of the perfect use of Breaker, and I'm definitely excited to see him kind of move up and up the card. Their WWE's clearly high on him, and they wouldn't put him in this spot if they weren't. So he's just going to kind of slowly move into the main event scene over the next several months, and I see him playing a big role. I'm going with him for the Royal Rumble match because I think the Royal Rumble match winner is because I think it sets up nicely for this feud. I think what's going to happen is Seth is going to win the world title at some point over the next several months here, and Breaker's going to be at his side. And I think long term storytelling over the next year, at the very end of the year, we're going to see Braun turn on Seth, maybe turn on Heyman, or Heyman turns on Seth with Breaker. Either way, but there's going to be some sort of split between Seth and Braun, and that's going to ultimately lead to Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker at WrestleMania 42 for the title. And obviously, Braun Breaker winning the Royal Rumble would set that up because Seth would be expecting him to kind of challenge for the other title, not his, and Breaker can kind of screw him over, attack him, and say, I'm challenging you, something like that. So yeah, that's kind of the direction I see it going. I think if I just look at the roster right now, Braun just stuck out to me as somebody who would make sense as a Royal Rumble winner, and this would kind of elevate him to the next step in his career, which is like in the main event title picture, which he's not. I don't know. He's not fully there, but this new faction tells me that WWE is really high on him, and they're pushing him there soon. So yeah, I got Jade and Braun are my current picks right now. Let me know yours in the comment section below.